Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. It's going down. It's going all the way down. It's going all the way down, man. It's going all the way down. Get up in here, man. Get up in here, man. It's going all the way down, man. Capricorn Clark took the stand and just set it off. She said she got kidnapped, all types of stuff, man. She was made to go to Kid Cudi house at gunpoint. This is that part right there was damaging. But I want to say real quick, the the prosecution is closer to 5 weeks now, so we're in the third week of testimony. They're saying that they're close to ending this in 5 weeks. So I don't know if that means everything will be over in 5 weeks because the defense have to put on their case, but the defense have to put on their case. Um, the defense have to put on their case. So I don't know the timetable. I'm trying to call somebody now to let them know when they should fly back out here because we're in the third week of testimony, and the prosecutor said they're closer to 5 weeks now than six. So I'm trying to see like when should people come back out here though, because we got open closing statements. Closing statements is going to be very key now. The closing statements because the prosecution is heating up now. They're on a crash course now to try to establish this criminal organization. The way Capricorn was talking on that stand is like a criminal organization. She said when all right, I have to go to when that night. This all happened with Kid Cudi, man. So I have to go back. So Puff found out about Kid Cudi because he was like, "Who is Scott?" Because I believe in Cassie's phone, his name was Scott. So he found her burner phone. That's what he found. He found her burner phone, and that's when all the hell broke loose. He was like, "Who the hell is Scott?" He didn't even know it was Kid Cudi at first. But anyway, he had went to Capricorn house, and she said he normally never come to her apartment. He showed up at her apartment with a gun and telling her to get ready. You know what I'm saying? And she got ready. The prosecutor said, "What did you do after that?" She said, "I got ready." And they went to Scott's house, which is Kid Cudi. She said Puff showed up with a gun. She said he had a gun and he was in Kid Cudi house. But the interesting thing is, Kid Cudi showed up while Puff was still there, but he was in the car, and the police was coming and everything. So Puff got out of there. According to the story, he got out of Dodge, and he told her to calm Kid Cudi down and tell him not to talk to the police. So he didn't talk to the police like that, but the fact that she said it's like he kidnapped her to go to Kid Cudi house. She had no choice. She's saying she was at gunpoint. So it depends on if the defense is talking to her now, but it depends on if the jury sides with her. If they side with her, he done. If the jury, I'm telling you right now, if the jury sides with Capricorn, if they feel like she's credible, because this is all circumstantial. It's like you can't prove that he did it. You're gonna either have to take her word for it or not. That's what this is coming down to, right? But the fact of the matter is, she said that he took her at gunpoint to go to Kid Cudi house, and he said we about to go kill this ninja, right? Um, that's real bad. That's a real bad testimony, but it's gonna be Agnifilio is questioning her now, so he's gonna have to try to discredit her on that stand. So far he's not, and I mean they went to break and all that, but it's just gonna be if the jury believes that they're now establishing this organization, they're establishing it now. Because I had told you guys before, Cassie's a victim, and the way she described, because when Cassie left Kid Cudi that night, She went back with Puff, and the way she described her getting beat, man, it was gruesome. And she called her mother too. We found out that Capricorn called Cassie's mother. She was like, I can't call the cops, but you can. You know what I'm saying? Because she said she's in fear for her life. That's pretty much what she said. Um, man, this is crazy. You said it's starting to sound. It's like a movie, man. It's like I'm telling you this, and I know you guys read some of this, right? But it's like what you read is what she said. You know what I'm saying? Because I went and looked at see what Inner City Press was talking about. He pretty much got it all down. That testimony was like damaging. It's damaging if the defense is siding with her. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Because there's no video. There's no video of Puff at Kid Cudi's house, right? Because his surveillance wasn't working. So you don't have that to place Puff there. You can't place Puff there. So you're gonna have to, if they believe her testimony, or not. You know what I'm saying? It's still damaging though, from what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? She talked about like, all right, so the Kid Cudi situation. So she said he was kicking, he kicked Cassie all the way in the street, and she was in a fetal position. Like the way she describing it is like crazy. And the bodyguard sat there and did nothing. And then she called Uncle Paulie, I think. And I believe she called either D-Rock, I can't remember, but he was like, I'm gonna do something, and nothing never got done. Nothing never got done, man. So those pictures that Cassie mother took of Cassie with the bruises on her back, that's from the kicks, according to the story. Um, it's crazy. It's like I'm telling you this, but it's like I can't. It's like I can't make this up. Like the way she's saying it, and I have to give you the disclaimer that I have to give you this right here that the surveillance wasn't working, because I'm like, okay, man, maybe they got video of this happening, but they don't have video at where Puff was staying at the time when he was kicking Cassie. So it's like, hold on one second. All right, I'm back. It's like they don't have no video evidence or anything to place him at Kid Cudi house. So like I told you, like I said before, if they gonna believe her, if they believe her, this is damaging. If they believe, um, hold on one second. Let me just put this on real quick, just in case we got some trouble up in here. Hold on. All right, cool. If they believe her, it's damaging, man. They're now established in this organization, man. He had a gun, she said, and he did this and that. It's just crazy. It's like, it's insane the way she was describing it, you know. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, the way she was describing the events, it's like I can't make it up. It's like a horror movie. You know what I'm saying? The way she describing it. And like I said, it's just like, man, like Cassie, if all that is true, she wore it that night. She took a man. I don't even know how to describe it. And you know the crazy thing is he wasn't supposed to put his hands on her. But look, they got the pictures from what her mother took with the bruises on her back. She lucky he didn't off her that night. She's lucky. She's lucky he did not off her that night, man. The way he was kicking her, he could have kicked her the wrong way. She wouldn't be here now. She deserved every dollar and then some. Actually, she didn't get enough. She should have got 50 million. Just if what Capricorn is saying is true, like you have to say allegedly because we weren't there and we're going by what Capricorn is saying. But let me tell you something. She there to say whatever, yo. She said this happened, this happened. He kidnapped her for 5 days to take a polygraph test. She couldn't leave. Oh my God. She's saying she was kidnapped twice. She was kidnapped twice. That might be the charge of kidnapping that they got on him. I think he got 2 charges. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong real quick because I can't look right now. If the jury believes her and they feel like she's credible, he is cooked. He cooked, man. That's the only thing I can tell you. And we ain't even hear from KK yet. Christina Coram. Didn't hear from her yet. This right here is all the way bad. And look, the defense said we have no further questions. No further questions. And Mr. Agnifilio, you feel me? He's sitting up there questioning her, but he got to play damage control at this point. You said it should be enough to affect his state forever. Listen, the way she was sitting up there painting that picture, man. In the jury, I couldn't see how the jury was reacting. I couldn't. She cooked. He cooked. He cooked like a rotisserie chicken on the 4th of July. A barbecue chicken. He is cooked like barbecue chicken on the 4th of July, man. And corn on the cob. Put some corn on the cob on that chicken. Put some corn on the cob on the side and some greens, some mixed vegetables. He is cooked. This is crazy. I don't know if she gonna testify. Don't get me the line. Don't get me the line. I don't know. I'm just saying that she do. They sitting up here ODing now. The prosecutors are ODing now. They ODing. They are going for the jugular. I should have known they put what's her name away, Ghislaine Maxwell. I should have known. But that's the Southern District of New York, man. They don't play over there. I heard about it. They don't play. And I'm seeing it firsthand. They don't play, yo. No, forget the forced labor. Forget the forced labor. Forget the forced labor. I didn't see the family. You know what I'm saying? I just go about my business. I ain't even worried about the family. Y'all will see them later on you'll see them later on Fox. Just go to Fox real quick. Go to Twitter and go to the AP on Twitter. They got it live right now. Cooked like a rotisserie chicken, a barbecue chicken on the 4th of July. I kid you not. That's if the jury believes her. If the jury believes what she's saying, Lord have mercy. That's two counts of kidnapping. How you gonna kidnap somebody, hold them for 5 days to take a polygraph test? What's up with him and this polygraph test, man? I don't want to work for nobody like that. I gotta be against my will just to take a polygraph test? Bullshit. I just quit. I'm like, look, man, I quit. I ain't steal nothing from you, man. You feel me? Check the room, everything, man. Come on, man. This is crazy. Like I said, his lawyer, we'll see what his lawyer work magic, but he gonna have to play damage control at this point. They have to play damage control. Because you said Maxwell had great lawyers too. Yes, she had great lawyers. Of course she did. She still got to do time. She ain't got to do as much time as he facing. But she got to do some time. She got to do at least a decade before she even see parole. You feel me? And she was in the MDC. She was there. She was right up there, but in the women's section. She survived it. He up next, because this is crazy. I don't know how they gonna get him out of this. Like, if they believe her, see, the thing is, do they think she's credible or not? And then they brought up the fact that, she had a settlement or whatever the case is. But do you believe she's credible or not? That's the key. Because I know what people are saying. This is still domestic violence. I hear people saying it. It's still domestic violence. No, it's not. Not if he took her at gunpoint, and if they believe it. That's the criminal organization, fam. And the bodyguards didn't do nothing to help, but sit up there. And then he told her to cover up the crime by telling Kid Cudi not to file any police report. And he was shook. He was shook that night. I don't care what he's saying. He was shook. Remember he said he had to rethink things? Oh yeah. I didn't hear him tell that part where they were trying to convince him not to file a police report. They said who her lawyer was. I forget. You talking about Jelaine Maxwell? I can't remember. You can just Google it real quick. But she had good lawyers, man, for real. This prosecutorial team, they're like the closers. They ain't no joke, man. These women ain't no joke. It's like the dream team of prosecutors, man. They sitting up there painting. They painting a picture so vivid just by asking their questions. And then she's sitting up there telling it, saying, I didn't know, like, I don't think Kid Cudi mentioned that he had a gun that night. Well, he wouldn't have known. He wouldn't have known because he wasn't there. He had just got there, and Puff was on the scene when he got there. But he was in the car, though, according to her story. And then they took off, and she had to convince him not to call the police. Not to file a report. You said he need to unleash Brian on this one. Yeah, he do. Brian still need to question her. It's Agnifilio though, Mark Agnifilio. Brian still the one got to do that. But he not though. He's sitting there. This is damaging if they believe her. Because the reason why I say if they take her side is because there's no video of Puff at the house. They don't have no video of him ever there with a gun. You either gonna take her side of the story or not. If they take her side of the story, it's crazy. They already got him. They don't even have to do the sex trafficking. They already got him. They don't even got to prove that no more. They already got him if they believe her. And the reason why she had to take a polygraph, because she worked with Suge Knight for a little bit. And he said if it comes back and she do something, he gotta delete her. Oh my God, yo. Oh God, what does he think he is, man? He think he the new John Gotti or something. That's the way they paint that picture. Like he's straight John Gotti, man. He really, I don't know. Like if you believe her when she said, because he worked for Sugar, something happened, he'll have to delete her. I don't know why you'll work for somebody like that. Me personally, if he told me something like that, I said, look here, Mr. Combs, I'm not here to do nothing to you. I'm not here to bring no harm to you, but I can't sit up here and work for you, man. Nah, man, I can't sit up here and work for you, man. Not if you on that type of time. But see, it was only going to get worse. If he on that type of time, you got to sit up there and hold me against my will for like 5 days. You know what I'm saying? Just to take a polygraph test. Nah, man, I can't work for nobody like that. Yeah, they're the closers, man. They're the Mariano Riveras. They're the closers. They're here to close in on them. No wonder they got Comey on the case and the other prosecutors. They ain't no joke, man. They surgical with it. They being surgical at this point. They being surgical. It's a slow process. It's like a slow cooker being surgical with it. They pulled out the Ginsu knives on him, man. Or they pull out the samurai sword. They pull out the samurai sword on him. Okay? They just pulled out the samurai. Samurai has been activated. Man, I tell you what, he gonna have to sit up there and question her and paint that picture. That's what I'm gonna have to tell you. He gonna have to sit up there and do something. Because they gotta play damage control. They gotta do something. Just imagine you in a boxing match, right? And you up against the ropes and the person just throwing bolos at you. And you just trying to do your best rendition of Floyd Mayweather, yo. You doing your Floyd Mayweather at this point. You shoulder rolling. They shoulder rolling. They trying to they shoulder rolling, man. But they ain't Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather used to get out of trouble. Whenever Floyd Mayweather, when he went against Manny Pacquiao, when he was shoulder rolling, he hit Manny with a check hook. I don't know if you remember that. He hit him with a check hook. That's what kept Manny at bay. Floyd was choreographing that check hook. That's what got him out of trouble. It was a very well-educated check hook that he hit Manny with. And Manny, he couldn't do nothing with him because he was wailing on him on the ropes and all he hit was shoulders and the crowd was reacting. The crowd was reacting, but it wasn't landing. They better hope they can do something like that. They got a shoulder roll at this point because, Lord have mercy. I didn't know he showed up with a gun. Talking about he going to delete him. He lucky he didn't. He lucky he gained his. He lucky he didn't. The cops saved the situation because the cops was on their way. They were on their way. They were like literally right there. And they were heading in Kid Cudi's direction because Cudi was showing up too. And then Puff drove off, according to the story. I don't know why you would stay on the phone. I don't know why you would stay on the job after that. I don't know why. You said they need to stop focusing on the crush aspect. She changed the name of the phone. Right. Changed the name of the phone. So when she changed Cassie's name in her phone to her best friend. So he wouldn't find out. But he was ODing that night, if the story is true. He really went berserk. That's why he in this mess now. He wasn't, he after she took that whooping, it was no way he was gonna get away with this scot-free. It was no way. She would just like going through her motions, you know, because she just got out of a relationship and she got her bearings and she sued his ass. She just had to get her bearings. That's what happened. She had to get her bearings when she finally left him. And her family, everybody set it in motion, I think. It was just a matter of time. He wasn't going to get away with this free. He wasn't. He was just doing too much. Right now, he's really guilty of doing too much. So, yeah. Yeah, it was crazy the way she was describing it. And just to let you know, the prosecution, they said they are on track now. She said they are on track. She said they about 5 weeks away now. They are on track. She said they are way ahead of schedule. She said that. We way ahead of schedule now. They are now what we call, this is what I think. If it's a race car race, right? Only way I can describe this to you, they are now in the lead. They have now taken the lead in caution. It's caution. You know how people can win the race in caution? They're in caution. It's in caution now. Okay, it's in caution, they're in the lead now. They got 5 laps to go. Okay, they got 5 laps to go, and it's in caution, and they're in the lead. They have now taken the lead for the first time, because now they can't say they're establishing this criminal organization now. They already established the 2 counts of kidnapping. They've already established it. It's just a matter of if the jury sides with that witness and the prosecution, is about over. That's crazy. So now the defense, they're gonna have to pull out a Music City Miracle. They're gonna have to pull it out. It's not over yet. It's not over. We always say that it's not over yet because the defense has not put on their case yet. It's not over yet, but we are now in caution. We're in caution, yo. It's caution out there, and they're in the government is in the lead, and they got 4 fresh new tires. They got 4 fresh new tires, and everybody now is in the pit changing their tires, and they're still in the lead. They got a full tank of gas, and they got 4 fresh new tires, and the engine is good. Everybody is in the pit right now. They're in the pit. That's the only thing I can tell you. They're in the pit. And they had to announce, guys, we are now in caution. We are now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in caution. If you ever been to a race car race out in Richmond where I live at, especially at night, when that dude announced it, we are now in caution, caution, caution. And it vibrates, it like echoes throughout the stadium. We're in caution. We are and you know how they announced that the race has changed and we got a new leader in the race? That's what they just announced. We are now in caution. And the crazy part about it is they started off the race in the pole position. They started off the race in the pole position with Cassie, because Cassie was sitting up there really painting that picture as the co-conspirator. So yeah, it's like it's pretty much insane. It's insane. But yeah, my bad. It's guys, they started off in the pole position. We are now 5 laps out. Everybody is in the pit, changing their tires and getting gas. They already in the lead with 4 fresh new tires and a full tank of gas and caution. They ain't caution. And I will say, once the defense take over the case and present their case, we're not in caution anymore. We have the 5 laps left. Yeah. Lady just walked by. She said, "Hey, pretty eyes." I said, "Thank you." She was playing music though. Guys, we are now 100%. This is in caution. They got to play damage control, man. I will give them, I have to still give them credit though, because there's no video of that night. Okay. You have to believe her story if you're the jury. You have to believe her. If you believe her, they're in caution. Look, this is what it is. CC Sabathia. Okay, let me paint it to you, Aaron. CC Sabathia is in the top of the 6. And he's still fresh. CC Sabathia is still fresh. He looked at Mariano Rivera. He said, "Start warming up. I got you. I got you. I got you for another few innings. I got you." But CC Sabathia is still fresh. Okay? He's still throwing that fastball, man. Come on, man. He's in the top of the 6, still throwing that fastball. Okay? He's still throwing it. That fastball is still humming. If you're, you know what I'm saying, the New York Yankees, you know what I'm saying? The Yankee Clipper. You know what I'm saying? The Yankee Clipper, man. Come on, man. CC Sabathia. But let me paint it a little bit more for you. Not only do we got CC Sabathia in the top of the 6, guys, it's game 6 of the World Series. It's game 6 of the World Series, man. And they got CC Sabathia on the bench by himself. CC Sabathia is on the bench by himself. Yo, nobody's talking to him. They don't want to take him out of his game. Mariano Rivera is ready. He hasn't got the call yet. He hasn't got the call yet. He's not warming up in the bullpen. Because you know when Mariano Rivera, he warm up in the bullpen, guys, it's over. Damn, you said Roger Clemens. I'm trying to paint it for you as best as I can. We got CC Sabathia, okay? He's wiping his sweat on the mound. You know what I'm saying? He's very confident. I'm talking about a sober CC Sabathia. You know, like totally locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like just totally locked in. And like totally locked in. I'm talking about a totally locked in CC Sabathia. Okay? Mind clear. Locked in. Mariano Rivera is still sitting in the bullpen, yo. He getting ready to start warming up in a minute. That's only if, I'm saying this only if the jury is feeling excuse me. I can't call her Capricorn, Miss Capricorn Clark. Okay, Miss Clark. She has to be Miss Capricorn Clark, yo, because she's sitting up there painting that picture, man. It is crazy. I can't sing like Barry White though, because I mean I'm a crooner. I can croon. I'm a crooner. I'm not a singer. I'm a crooner. It's a difference. It's like harmonizing. But as far as with Barry, Barry was a crooner as well, but he could sing though. You know, but man, guys, this is 100% insane. It's insane, man. I ain't going nowhere. I'm sitting here talking to y'all for a minute. It's insane. I ain't going nowhere, man. He might have to testify. He might have to. He might have to, man. He might have to. But then again, it's still too early. To be honest with you, it is still too early. I'm just reacting to Capricorn, guys. It's still, if you got to think about this, they still got other witnesses, and then the defense still have to present their case. So we got to give them the benefit of the doubt because the case is not over yet. But just know that CC Sabathia is fresh. Just know he fresh, and it's the top of the six. And they up 3-1. You hear me? They up 3-1 in the top of the six. He only allowed 2 hits in the goddamn World Series. Okay? We're in the World Series. Okay? We're in the World Series, and he only allowed 2 hits. No, he actually allowed a run. He allowed a run, but it wasn't a home run. No, actually, it was a home run. He allowed a home run. I give it to him. I had to give the defense something. So I'm going to say it's 3-1. So he allowed a couple hits. Okay, but in that 5th inning, he didn't allow no hits in the 5th inning. None. You said stop clickbaiting? Hey, man, you can say I'm clickbaiting all you want to, but that ain't going to change destiny. This man got a rendezvous with destiny. You can say I'm clickbaiting all you want to. Okay? You can say I'm clickbaiting all you want to, but somebody got a rendezvous with destiny, and it's not me. So you can say I'm clickbaiting all you want to. That ain't going to help what's happening right now. You can say I'm clickbaiting all you want to. That's what you can say. Oh, because I'm talking about baseball? That's why you say I'm clickbaiting. Because he said it ain't that deep probably. But listen, you go listen to them other YouTubers. They going to sit up there and paint for you too. They going to say it ain't looking good. I guarantee you they going to say that. It ain't looking good. Okay? It ain't looking good. And I'm sitting here talking to you. That's right. I ain't going nowhere just yet. I'm sitting here talking to you, man. I ain't moved my pivot. I did not move my pivot, man. I'm sitting in this park, and I ain't moving my pivot. You hear me, cutie? I'm not moving my pivot, man. But you better go back. You better go follow Inner City Press and and change your vibration, because they up there trying to change people's vibrations. We knew it was gonna be like this when she took the stand, but we didn't know what she was gonna say. But we knew it was gonna be something crazy. She said he rolled up the Cuddy house with a gun, man. That's what she said. I didn't say that. She said that. She said that. She the one said he rolled up to his house with a gun and she couldn't go nowhere. He forced her to go. That's kidnapping. You know that, right? That's kidnapping. She's describing kidnapping. That's what she's describing. Oh, Sheila, man, you know I'm hanging out there. You know I'm down. I'm hanging out there. Okay. You said anybody could say anything. Well, she is saying it. You're right. Anybody could say anything. See, I've already said that, LA, so you're right. That means it's up to the jury, not me. It's up to the jury whether they siding with her or not. It's not me. Okay, that's what we always say. My opinion doesn't matter. The only people opinions that matter is the jury, because they sitting up there watching it and they got to put this together. But I'm gonna tell you how they got to put it together. They got to use all the evidence and everything that's said to try to come up with a verdict. Hey, how you doing? Okay, that's what I'm telling you. They the ones got to put it together, not me. So you're right. I know what you're saying. Where's the police report? Because she said that she convinced him not to file a police report. There ain't gonna be one. That's the way where the story is going. There ain't gonna be one, man. So I get what you're saying. Trust me. I get what you're saying. And let me tell you this, it's not clickbait. Go read the title. It's not clickbait. I'm not sensationalizing this. If you look at the title, you'll see I'm not clickbaiting. I could have easily put Capricorn Clark goes crazy on the stand. I could have changed the title if I wanted to and got thousands up in here. You want me to change the title? How about this? At the end of the day, I'm going to change the title for you. Capricorn Clark goes crazy. She goes crazy on the stand in my Funk Master Flex voice. Don't make me start talking like Funk Flex. I could do that, but I'm not changing the title. It's already scheduled. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it. And they found guns. Yo, and they found guns, bro. And they found guns, man. They found guns, man. They found guns, man. And don't make me start getting like funk. You know when Flex had people on freestyling, that you can't even get through the freestyle with Flex talking. You can't get through the freestyle. Listen, you can't get through the freestyle with Flex sitting up there acting crazy. Oh man, you can't get through it. You can't get through it. Just imagine Murder Moot is at Funk Flex right now trying to do his freestyle and Flex just cutting him off. I'm not gonna do that. They found guns in his house, Dinky. They found guns in Miami, bro. They found guns, bro. With the serial number defaced. Okay? I didn't say it. They said it. I wasn't there, so I have to say allegedly. I mean, they showed the guns. It's a part of evidence. They showed the pictures. Okay? They showed the pictures, man. I didn't show the pictures. They did. But what my point is, I'm not going to clickbait and sit up here and change the title and say Capricorn going crazy, because we still have to finish the case out. The case is not over yet. The defense has not put on their case yet. So we have to wait. We have to wait. I don't even care when they back. I'm sitting up here in the park, yo, just chilling. I'm just telling you this. I don't care when they back. I'll get back when I get back. But right now, I just felt like extending this with y'all for a whole 39 minutes. I had to give y'all a whole 39 minutes. A whole 39 minutes of Miss Capricorn Clark. Oh my God, she was setting it off worse than Cassie. No, Cassie really set it off. You know why? because she was explaining a conspiracy. She's a co-conspirator, but she's a victim at the same time, if that makes sense to you. She's a victim at the same time. It's been established now that she's a victim. Okay. I don't even know if I have to say allegedly, because Puff, he was the one that said he was in a dark place. He was in a dark place when that hotel video. So we ain't even got to say allegedly on that. She's a victim. We don't even have to say allegedly. That's why I'm telling you, we're at the top of the sixth, and CC Sabathia is still fresh. He's still throwing fastballs in the 90s. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. That woman sat up there and paint that picture, man, as a co-conspirator. I'm about to get out of here, so yeah, I'm about to get out of here in a second. Um, you know what it seemed like? It seemed like we in the fourth quarter, and the Giants is about to punt to Deion Sanders. You remember when that happened, when Bill Parcells told that punter, please don't kick it to Deion. Please don't kick it to him. What happened? Deion caught that ball. He ran it down. He tracked it down and caught it. And he's now dancing at the 50-yard line, getting ready to score a touchdown. They getting ready to score a touchdown again. I had to put it in a sports way. Yeah, Capricorn is a victim, man. She's describing it as she's describing being kidnapped twice. Okay? She been kidnapped twice. That's the way she describing it. Like when that whole Cassie situation, when he found out, allegedly he went to I'm gonna have to say allegedly, I wasn't there. He went to Capricorn Clark house, and he never go to her house. He went there with a gun, she said. He went there with a whole gun. He went there with a whole gun, man, and told her to get dressed. We going to Kid Cudi's. That's right. Get dressed. We going to Kid Cudi's, man. We going to Kid Cudi's, and we gonna set it off, man. We going to Kid Cudi's. Paid $55,000 to work 20 hours a day. Yeah, man. 50. Yeah. She got paid that, and she was working from sun up to sundown. She said on a good day she got 4 hours of sleep. On a bad day she got 2 hours of sleep. Okay. They trying to get him on forced labor with all them hours. That's like forced labor. And it's also forced labor when they took him, when they went to the house, and she didn't want to go, but she felt like she had to go. She felt like she had to go. She felt like she had to go because she's saying a gun was in her face, because he had a gun. She didn't say he pointed in her face, but he had a gun on him. So that's what she's saying. And I'm telling you right now, if I was a defendant, I'd be sitting there, like, I would probably have my eyes closed at this point. Yeah, I probably have my eyes closed, man, like just trying to think this is a bad horror movie that I'm in. This is crazy, man. I don't know how they stayed up that long, 20 hours a day. She said on a good day, she got 4 hours of sleep. On a bad day, she got 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours, take a shower, and you back at it. Ain't that much money in the world, yo. For me to, and she didn't get, if you ask me, she didn't get paid that much to work that many hours. I would have quit. I probably would have. I probably wouldn't have last. At that rate. I mean, if I was younger, maybe I could have lasted at least 3 weeks. And then I'm like, yo, a brother got to get some sleep, Puff. I got to get some sleep, man. Nah, man, you got to want it. Nah, yo, you got to be on drugs to do that. You got to be on drugs. You hear me? To do that. I'm about to end the live. I'm about to lie. I'm here for the duration of the trial. I'm definitely not going nowhere. I'm gonna be here for the duration of the trial, and if he get found guilty, and sentencing, because you know sentencing happens at a later date. I'll still be here. Oh, about the sleep deprivation, I don't think I can last that long without being on drugs. Even then, I'll crash out. I would straight up crash out, man. You said you over here rolling on a man, but she is in there painting that picture. Like, they gotta do damage control, man. They probably doing it already. They gotta do damage control. You hear me? They gotta do damage control because it's going down. Yeah, she said she lost hair, bro. Now you can't cheat sleep. I learned that the hard way, man. I tried to like grind, and I was on the highway falling asleep. Literally on the highway falling asleep, yo. I had to pull over and go to a rest stop and chill for a minute and go get some coffee and relax for a minute. You know how scary that is? You nodding off at the wheel? I had to pull over. You said a Picasso painting a Roman cathedral. She said he showed up with a gun. Said, get dressed. We're going to kill that ninja tonight. Lord have mercy. Cassie had him crashing out, man. Like 50 said, this is a little bit, this is crazier than normal crazy. It is. It's crazier than normal crazy. LA Soul says, stop trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm really not trolling. She really did say that. That she worked 20 hours a day, man. And it's only 24 hours in a day. There's only 24 hours in a day, man. So that means she had at least 4 hours of sleep and 10 minutes to wash her ass, man. Okay? And she back on the grind because it don't stop, it won't stop. I'm about to change my profile picture, the Capricorn picture, yo. Shout out to the artist, man. He got everybody looking crazy. Shout out to the artist. No, I'm not trolling. Yeah, 4 hours of sleep on a good day, 2 hours on a bad day. But anyway, guys, that's what's happening right now. And yeah, I will be back. It's already scheduled already. So you know I'm gonna be back. Won't stop. What is it? Won't stop, don't stop. Yo, he really believed that, yo. It can't stop, won't stop. He really believed that. To work for him, you gotta be a machine. He might as well get robots. If he get out, he want people to work, get robots that Elon making. He need to get robots to keep up with him, yo. Even the robots are malfunction. Because you got to charge them up. Even they got to be charged. Can't stop, won't stop. That's forced labor, man. That's forced labor, man. I would have to be on that. I would have to be on that nose candy. Okay, Puff. All right, what we gonna do today, Puff? Even he'll tell me to take a break. He'll tell me to take a break because I'll crash out on him. He'll tell me to take, bro, you gotta take a break. Come on, Puff, I'm ready. I'm ready, Puff. Let's go. What we got planned today, Puff? Yo, people looking at me like I'm crazy. Everybody, look, when people I roll by, they already think that they go that crazy old man again. There you go. There he go. There he go. Because I don't whisper when I say it. I'm sitting up here laughing. This is crazy. This is crazy. Bad boy for life. Holy crap. Ain't that much bad boy in the world, dog. Golly, that man was on one. Can't stop, won't stop. You said too bad they weren't Gen Z. They would have quit on day one. Yeah, Gen Z can't take that kind of grind. That's a grind. No wonder he made people walk for some cheesecake. No wonder. No wonder he made people walk for some cheesecake, man. You know, all the way to the, you know what I'm saying? He said, man, act like you want it. He said, act like you want it. You hear me? Hold on one second. Act like you want it. Go walk for that cheesecake. I'm sitting right here, man. I'm just chilling. I might sit here for the whole damn thing, man. Because I'm done. I've already heard what I need to hear. I've already heard it. I've already heard it. It's going to get worse. Because guess what? They cross-examining her now. Right? They cross-examining her now. Hold on. It's getting loud. Hold on. They cross-examining her now. And it's just all the way hectic. It's up, yo. It's all the way up. Them prosecutors ain't no joke. But really, is it really the prosecutors or what really went down? Because I can't work 20 hours a day. I need some sleep, bro. You can only be on nose candy for but so long before you crash out. No wonder his boys is quiet. No wonder everybody quiet, yo. They say, yo, he just got to go through that, yo. Let him get through that and, you know, like that. That boy, man. She said, yeah, he took me at gunpoint. He had a gun on him. And I had to go. I had to go. Lord have mercy. And then convince her and Cassie to tell Kid Cudi not to call the police, not to file a police report. Allegedly. I'll say allegedly. Allegedly. At least I'm saying allegedly. At least I could do that. But I know his supporters said they like, Lord have mercy. You can see the faces on people. Lord have mercy. He is cooked. Lord, 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 Lord. And Max out there just bumping his gums. He just bumping his gums. I sure am. It's a nice day out today, too. And I'm sitting here bumping my gums. Yes, indeed. I'm bumping my gums on real time. I got boots on the ground, cutie. You hear me? Sorry, guys. You hear that? You hear the alarm? That means the prosecution is at work. Hold up. You hear it? That's the sound. Sound of the alarm. Sound of the police. Whatever that song go. Blicka, blicka. A blicka, blicka. This is crazy. Do you hear that alarm go up? Help us, help. That's what I'll be yelling. Help. I need some more lawyers. Help me. But again, you have to say allegedly because we weren't there. And this is her story. This is her story, side of the story. YouTube unfolded. Of course they back in. I'm sitting here on this park bench. Of course they back. All I gotta do is walk across. Of course they back. Did you hear the alarm? Bam, bam. Help. I might be like that dude that be yelling out there sometime. Help. We need help. He needs some milk. I might have to say that he needs some milk. He needs some milk. Let me stop. People look at me like I'm crazy. He needs some milk. You hear me? He needs some milk. Now I'm trolling now. Let me stop trolling. Guys, I'm out of here. I will be back at 3 p.m. I will be back in a hot, I will be back. Give me a second. I got to go back. Guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you at 3. Peace.